Good morning, thank you very much indeed, and welcome to Torbay. If I can just introduce myself briefly. Wasn't Tamsin fantastic, by the way? Really good. If I just tell you who I am, I introduce myself. My name is Lord Pease. I am the man at the other end of the link road. So I'm the UKIP candidate for Newton Abbot. I'll just share a brief thought with you for Julian's consideration. Isn't it very strange? Because actually when Julian was sitting in Torbay Park, the ideas for the link road have been going on since 1951. And the funding is £110 million for 5.5 kilometres, or in English 3 miles. And how convenient and how unusual that we've never been able to find the funding since 1951 until 2011 or something like that. But coincidentally with the coalition government, we've got one member of the coalition government at one end of it and one member of the coalition government at the other end of it, and lo and behold we find 110 million quid. We'll wait and see, but that's beside the point. Can I apologise? I was at Hustings last night, so I'm a bit croaky, you'll have to bear with me. However, it was the Small Business Federation and they thought we were wonderful. So, there we go. Right. What I'd like to talk about to you today, briefly, right, there's two things about it as well. Is that if ever you want something to put a shelf up, or to mend the brakes on your car, or to do anything technical, or to paint a house, I am not your man. I am not your man. I can only do one thing reasonably well in this world. Unfortunately, they pay me to do it, and that's talk. So Merrick's purpose in life is to ding when I've done 15 minutes. Right? Otherwise, I'll be here all day. So, well, I'd like to talk to you briefly, very briefly, about foreign aid. But before I do that, those of you who are members might know me under a different guise. Is that whenever you get a membership renewal letter out, it's my name at the bottom of the letter. Coincidentally, I work at the head office out at Heathfield, so instead of being a piece of paper that Tony has, I have the party manifesto. And I also have the cut down version of the party manifesto. These are free. These are free. If you want, we'll give the office a ring, we'll get them in the post to you. There's 100,000 sitting there. These are going to all the party candidates. The purpose of the UKIP government is actually small government. And what we don't want to do, is what you'll hear from lots of other parties, is to raise more taxes. For God's sake, we're taxed to the max already. We should be redirecting the funds, it should be small government, we should be creating an environment that allows businesses to thrive, and particularly small businesses to thrive, to create a vibrant economy, and we should be using the taxes we already raise in a better, more constructive manner. So the money that goes to foreign aid at the moment, we would instantly redirect 3 billion of it straight to the NHS. And that's where it should be spent. Everybody, all you hear in the news at the moment, and the media at the moment, is how unfunded and underfunded the NHS is. You listen to the other parties and they're going to find new taxes. They're going to have a mansion, the Labour Party, going to have a mansion tax. So if you live in a house over £2 million, then they're going to take more money off you, you're going to tax that, and that's going to maybe, possibly if it works okay in the long run, and maybe in a couple of years' time when it starts to come on stream, go towards their funding. But actually, why do we need yet more taxes? If we're not careful, we'll be going back to taxing windows, which was an idea from 200 years ago. All they do is love finding new ways to tax people. We say, stop giving this money away, redirect it, and we put £3 billion straight away into the NHS, which would have a fantastic impact on everybody else's lifestyle. It's just as simple as that. And the other concern I have as well, we give away 11 billion to the UK. We are just about the largest individual country in the world with the percentage that we give away. And the other parties love it. They really pat themselves on the back, they think it's a wonderful thing to do. What we forget is the world's largest donor is the European Union. And bear with me for a second while I get some figures here. The 2014 to 2020 budget for the European Union is a mind-boggling 960 billion euros. 960 billion, so that's each year 160 billion euros. Sorry about foreign language, I can't translate it. So about what's that, about 120 billion pounds that the European Union give away everywhere, on top of what we give away, bearing in mind that 15% of the European Union budget is your money. It comes straight out of your pocket. There's no such thing as European money, no such thing as public money. It's your taxes. So you're paying another 160 billion euros every year to go to the European Union. There's a couple of things I'd like to quote in here. To give you an idea, in Burkina Faso, where half the population earns less than 70 pence a day, Belgian instructors are teaching people how to dance through the I Dance Therefore I Am project. And organisers say, if music moves, Africa will also move. And there's another one here as well. The European Union has given £8.8 million to an immigration advisory centre in Mali, which tells people how to find jobs in Europe. And the centre's found work, now get this, for 6 people in 3 years. Just do the sums yourself. Out of a total population of 15.3 million. The same money could have been used to buy 1.7 million mosquito nets.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Where do the people get these ideas from? They are mad. And the only party in the entire country who are opposed, who are clear and categorically opposed to this profligate waste of our money. And it's your taxes, it's your VAT, it's your duty on petrol, it's yours, everything that you pay. It's your money, we should be spending it more wisely. I've finished.